Oh my God, did anybody out there watch that Silent Witness last night, folks? Did you? And if you did you get all the way through the programme? I think there might be a few within 15-20 minutes thought, no, I can't watch this anymore. Now, I've got to confess, I've watched it for years. Probably since it started, to be honest with you. But I have noticed for the last 5 or 10 years, it's getting worse and worse and worse. I mean, 5-10 years ago now, you've started getting the big fella, the guy that's the main... Is he a pathologist or whatever he is? I don't know what he is. You know what I mean? The guy that does the boxing in his spare time. That's got the niece. That's the... Is she deaf? Deaf, I think she is. Yes, deaf. Yeah. He's been chasing baddies. He's been helping the police with the inquiries. In fact, more often than not, he's solving all the inquiries from them. Not from behind his desk in the lab, like most pathologists would, if that's what he is. I think that's what he is. No, he's out in the field. He's here, there, and everywhere. The fields, he's on boats, he's on rivers, he's on canals, he's jumping streams. He's doing it all. He's doing absolutely everything. He gets a whiff of, oh, you might be a baddie, and he's chasing you, he's beating you up, he's taking bullets, he's taking knives, he's taking it all. He's not bothered at all. And I'm thinking... We have one of them blokes in Warrington, a pathologist or whatever he is, the coroner. Oh, aye, he'll have his own little office there, he'll have his laboratory, and what he'll do, he'll come in at 8 or 9 in the morning, and he'll work till about 5 o'clock. He might leave the office twice, he might go for a butty at dinner time, because he might be a bit hungry, and then when he's finished his shift at 5 or 6 o'clock, he'll get in his car, and he'll go home, and he solves all the murders and what have you, in and around Cheshire, but from the office and from the lab. Never chases down criminals, never gets involved in any of that, because... that doesn't happen in real life. But this fellow on Silent Witness has been putting his body on the line for God knows how long. So was his sidekick, old Amelia Fox there. Can't remember her name in it, but you know what I mean. Anyway, last night, though, it's not that I want to talk about. It's the acting. What was going on? This big fella I'm talking about does the old boxing in his spare time and whatever else. Gets a couple of clouts on the motion, the fight that he happens to win, and he can't talk for the first 20 minutes. You can see they've padded his mouth up with... probably, you know what I mean, that white stuff, I can't think. Cotton wool, you can see them. And he's trying to talk like he can't talk, and you're thinking, that just sounds crap. That just sounds like a guy that's acting like he can't talk, but doesn't know how to act like he can't talk. And talking and not being able to talk, we then go across to Fat Bob. Yeah, that's it, John Thompson. You're thinking to yourself, well, no one can be worse than this fella with all the stuff in his gob. Think again. Old John Thompson, he's doing an accent from God only knows where. I don't know what it was. It was up, it was down, it was left, it was right, it was here, it was there. I couldn't follow it. I don't know even to this moment what kind of accent he was trying to portray. It wasn't his own. It sounded absolutely terrible. And I thought, Fat Bob, no more. Don't be doing accents. You used to work with old COOGAN there. That's what he called you, Fat Bob, isn't it? He can do them. He can do anything. You can't do them. You're better... voicing over programmes, you'd be good at that. You want to get a programme, Bob, like something like Baggy Loving Brits, something like the basement stuff. I think you do well at that. I think that'd suit you. But that last night, no. I'm not sure about your acting capabilities as it is. Comedy, you're all right with acting. I'm not so sure about. But that last night doing accents, Fat Bob, you can't do it. Honestly, don't ever do it again. If you see in a script, accent required, pass it over to the next man. Let them fall flat on the face or let them do it properly. Because yours last night was crap. But for the first 15-20 minutes, I'm thinking, what's going on here? It used to be a good show with old Amanda in it when it first started off, and it's just gone down the pan. Absolutely down the pan. It's getting worse and worse. As I say, I think part 2's on tonight. God knows who the big fella will be chasing tonight, and if he'll be putting his body on the line or not. I'll bet you he does. I think there's another 2-parters come next week, and then the series ends. And again, I bet he lets himself in mortal danger next week, because that's what he does. They don't die in Warrington. They don't, honestly. As I say, butty at dinner time, car, home at night. That's it. And that's how it should be.